Oh, I hope the internet's connected. Oh, hey, I think we're live.
Are we?
I think so. Hello, everyone. Welcome to West 40s.
Hi.
We're here today live coming to you from my apartment in Queens, in Astoria. Welcome to Queens.
Welcome to Queens.
Have you been to Queens a lot before?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah.
A lot of exes in Queens. It's weird. A lot of
Oh, really?
stories. Yeah.
Wow.
Especially Astoria. And my favorite museum is here, actually.
Oh, the MoMI? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Museum of the Moving Image is just down the block from us here in beautiful Astoria, Queens. So I'm here today with Dalton Blaine, who plays our sexy waiter Jesse on the pilot of West 40s. So say hello.
Hi.
And we're here just to talk about the West 40s show. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them into our comments as we are talking. And I see we have a few thumbs up happening and a few people watching. So yeah, if you have anything to say, just put it in the comments. Oh, there we go. That's live thumbs up. So yeah, we were just going to talk a little bit about the show, and you are sort of our youngest cast member on the show. So in a show about guys in their 40s, how does it feel like to be the guy in his 20s on the show? What was that like?
It's nice. I mean, I really like it. I've always rather hung out with people older than me anyway, so I feel like it's comfortable. It's always kind of like the old soul, I guess. My mom was, I always wanted to hang out with the adults, not the kids. But honestly, it's cool because everyone on the show is awesome. We all got along really well. And yeah, it's kind of fun being the only young guy. I mean, you get more attention, that's for sure.
Did you get a lot of questions like, oh, how do I do this on my phone? Were people asking you, the usual, can you help me with millennial stuff?
Yeah, like social media questions, Instagram.
You're a very good Instagrammer.
Well, I try. I'm not like other people. I have friends that are aces at it. I mean, they do it for a living. They're constantly in there. And it's great. It's a whole world.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And your character is supposed to be a bit of an Instagrammer.
Yeah. That's actually what I liked about him, because I read the script and I was like, this is sweet, because I don't know, obviously it's a very generational thing for millennials, and I'm a part of that, and it was it's cool to play a character that's so focused on something. It's very now, and what does that mean? How does that person? Right. Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't seen a lot of that, so I was really excited about that.
We have a few people in the house here. Brooklyn. Well, all right. It's not Queens, but we'll take Brooklyn. Hello, Brooklyn. And who else is happening here? Hi, guys, watching you from LA. Oh, well, bi-coastal.
That's fine.
We're officially bi-coastal. Oh, wow. Now we're tri-coastal. We're in Australia, too. So the other thing, you talked about working with the guys on the show. You didn't really know any of us beforehand.
No.
You didn't know any of the other actors, did you? I know you didn't know us, me and Mark Sam.
No, we met at the callback, actually. And I just remember
that's right, because you auditioned on tape first for the casting director.
Yeah, and then I came in and met you guys, and it was chill. That's honestly what I liked the most about it, is because it felt very natural.
Right.
And you guys were just funny. I remember we were laughing and joking as soon as it was starting.
Yeah.
And that, obviously, if you're doing a comedy, that's a good sign. So, yeah.
I like to have a warm audition room, as they say.
You're good at that.
Yeah. I think, were you there when we had brownies?
No.
Oh,
how did I miss out on the brownies?
You didn't get any brownies?
I'm like that. We need to a redo here.
That may have been Dan's day.
A brownie night.
No, I love having
Dan
treats.
got brownies and I didn't get brownies.
Yeah. I like baking treats for the auditions because, auditions, it's hard, right? I know a lot of actors say that it's one of their least favorite things. Are you in this camp?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you go and you're like, oh, I fucking killed it. You're like, I got that. And then you never hear anything. And there's sometimes you go and you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't feel very good about it. And then you get a call and then oh yeah, we want to book you on this. So it's like a separate skill. You kind of just have to go in and be present and connect with whatever is in there and make it work. You know? I think that's the best thing that I've kind of picked up from it.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, I know for me, and this can often or has in the past driven some casting directors crazy, which is that I really like to chat with the actors.
Yeah, we did chat.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, and people are always like, you know, we got a schedule here, you know, like running a little bit late. You might want to stop chit-chatting, but I really like to, you know, get to know people because it's, you know, it's like, it's really a job interview. I mean, I want to see people's
Well, you're working
skills.
with these people.
Yeah, yeah, you're going to be working with them for a while.
I mean, I've heard stories, I mean, of people casting and you might even like someone, but it has to be people you kind of click with because you're creating something together, you know? No,
it's really important. So, I mean, I definitely want to see what people do with a scene, but it's also to see if we, you know, get along and or just like if the person is nice. I feel like that you can just tell really quickly in just a very simple, easy chat. So I think we might go a little long sometimes in auditions, but I like that too.
Yeah. I mean, actors love it because then you're like, oh, I think they like me, you know?
And it was true. We did like you.
Yeah, well, in this situation. But yes.
I mean, not enough for the brownies.
But I know. I didn't get the brownies, so.
I guess there won't be any more auditions for you.
Maybe I should have chatted a little more.
A little more chat.
Yeah, I got a little further with the chit-chat. Good.
Let's see. Who else is chatting here in the comments? Oh, wow, Mexico. Hello, Mexico. Have you been there?
I went to Tulum.
Oh, really? Mark Sam went to Tulum last year, too.
It's like, it's paradise. It's like, it's everything. I could live there. I mean, I would, you know, obviously probably end up wanting to do other things, but it's beautiful.
It looks really nice.
So beautiful. Yeah.
Lots of
Mexico.
Lots of great pictures. And when, okay, here's a good question. When are auditions in, are you having a fashion problem?
I guess. There's a wardrobe now.
When are auditions in America? Is that what that says? I don't have my reading glasses. Oh, in Australia.
In Australia.
Well, oh, I see. Well, we're not auditioning in Australia. I'd love to bring the show.
Not yet, Brian.
You never know. We have talked about doing a special bonus episode of West 40s.
Could you imagine?
Which would be like
they did
travel.
Just legalize same-sex marriage this past year.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that was huge over there. I have some friends and it was...
But we've talked about doing like a little travel episode at the end of this first season where the guys as a group go somewhere.
That's dangerous.
Well, of course, that's why you want to do it. So maybe we'll come to Australia. If we do, we will let you know when auditions are. Yeah, we definitely want to try to do a bonus episode. That's like an internet thing, right?
People,
people love a bonus episode.
People
so
like a bonus episode.
What is
I
this?
That all the time as a kid. But watch the bonus features on the DVD.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
what's happening behind the scenes. It's like you learn so much.
Yeah. The director's commentary. That's sort of what this started out as.
Have you done one? Have you done one of those? Like a voiceover?
Oh, yeah. I've done them for both of the features that I did. I think I do in WTC View, where for I think I do, it was me and Alexis Arquette talking through the whole movie. And then for WTC View, it's me and Michael Urie. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love doing it. Because it's like
you're basically watching your work. And
You're
like, oh, this is what was going on, or this is why we thought this, and that would be so weird.
Well, the funny thing for me, and
you couldn't imagine watching my scene of me acting or doing something and being like, oh, this is what I was going through my head. You know, like, I mean, I'm sure it's kind of surreal.
The idea of it is that you're doing what you're saying, but in reality, when I did both of these things. I feel like when I watch stuff that I've done, what happens is it's sort of like a photo album effect where I see a scene and I'm like, oh yeah, that day on set, we had like this amazing lasagna for dinner, you know? And it's like,
that's a whole other level.
Yeah, no, it becomes
this. There's brownies involved.
Yeah, brownies involved. It becomes really like this photo album where you're like, oh, I remember that day. And we were like, you know, we got caught in traffic driving to the set and had an interesting conversation. I mean, I try to keep it focused on what's happening in the scene and try to give some insight, but inevitably it just sort of trails off into that kind of like memory lane.
Well, people like to hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
I mean, it happens when I watch West 40s too, where I see scenes now, and we had a screening last week out at Hudson Yards, and I've seen the movie so many times that you get to a point where you start watching it, and your mind is just kind of like, oh yeah, I remember like getting to set that day, and you just sort of think about these more random side events than the actual shoot.
It actually influences things more than you would think.
Yeah, it does. That green tea on the first day really got me on the right foot.
I mean, you never know. Maybe it didn't go well with your stomach, and because of that, who knows?
Well, no, on the first day, actually, the first day of the shoot, I usually have coffee in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And
green tea probably.
Yeah, I was kind of like, you know what? I don't want to be crazy caffeinated. I don't want to show up and be like a terror on the set. So
then you're like this, like, come on, guys.
Yeah. I just want to be a little more chill.
Yeah.
So that seemed like the more chill way to go.
Yeah.
We had some chat here, but I don't know what happened. It sort of disappeared. Oh, there it goes.
Wow.
I don't know what I did.
Special brownies. Special brownies. That is for the after party.
Oh, the special brownies. The special brownies. Whenever I make,
definitely not for the color.
No. Whenever I make brownies, people always ask me. They're like, "Are these special brownies?"
Well,
I'm like,
who doesn't want it to be? You kind of, even if you are eating a brownie, I feel like people secretly want to have that story of like, I made a brownie or a special brownie and like had too much or whatever. People love to tell the stories. I mean, I do. I get it.
My stock answer when people ask me, "Are these special brownies?" I say they're special because I made them.
I mean, you're like, well, yes. I mean, that's like the perfect comment.
Yeah.
It's the perfect response.
But yeah, I have no idea how to make very special brownies. That's a pretty tough skill, actually. I know somebody who does.
Yeah, I have friends.
They've practiced it for many years. Oh, you have friends too?
I mean, a part of me kind of wants to learn because I think it would be fun. Is that bad to say?
No. I mean,
but yeah, I've heard it's like a whole process.
Yeah, it's a process. It's not like making my brownies.
In Colorado, you can just go buy some.
Let's see if there's a way to look at any more of these. How about, what is this, down under 50 plus?
50. Like down under.
Oh, like a spin-off show? Okay. I will say one of my favorite shows is from Australia, and it just popped up on Netflix like 2 weeks ago, and I've been rewatching all of the episodes, and it's Kath and Kim. Have you ever seen Kath and Kim?
No.
Kath and Kim is this really crazy, wacky sitcom from Australia, from the early aughts. Yeah.
You know, like Summer Heights High and all that
stuff.
Oh,
yeah. I like Summer Heights High, too.
Jamae.
If
you haven't watched it,
well, there's
go watch it right now.
Kath and Kim is kind of the same little weird catchphrase, like,
look
at me, look at me, Kimmy, look at my. It's nice, it's different, it's unusual.
Sometimes I wish, like, maybe we do, but I feel like Americans aren't. They need more, like, quirky things like that.
Yeah, we could be a little quirkier. We'll try to do that with West 40s.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we do have there's one little quirky thing on West 40s, which people haven't noticed yet as much, but will be a bigger quirkiness, is the I Murdered a Countess situation. If you haven't watched the episode, there's a reference to a fake show called I Murdered a Countess, which the characters have been, binging a lot.
Jeff,
so
who's one of the funniest people in the world.
So we can tell you've heard it here today, I Murdered a Countess will be back in future episodes.
Starring...
Yeah.
Angela? No.
Yeah.
She's around.
She's around.
We can talk to her.
One question which I get a lot from people, I don't know if anyone's asked it here yet today, but people have asked me a lot, is whether Dalton is coming back to the show after the first episode. And should we tell them? Is it a spoiler to say that or not?
I guess maybe.
Well, I think it's okay. I think we'll let them know. I mean, Dalton is coming back to the show. We'll be returning to West 40s.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but we can't tell you what's going to happen. I mean, we know what's going to happen, but no spoilers. We don't want to ruin the whole show for you. But I will say he returns probably not in the way you might expect, right?
Yeah, and it's good.
That's a fair assessment.
And it'll be
memorable,
exciting and interesting at the same time.
Yeah. It'll blow up the internet.
What's up? We're gonna Kim Kardashian
it's
champagne
a Kim Kardashian situation
of our own.
Yeah.
For West 40s, it seems right.
Who else is here? Oh my God, this
Scotland.
is a first. A big hello from Scotland. Hello, Scotland. I'm not even going to try to do a Scottish accent. I mean, I did my Australian accent, and that's bad enough. So, hello, Scotland. We will just speak to you in the in American English. But thank you for watching.
American English, Scotland, though, man.
Let's see.
Majestic.
Yes, very. I love a Scottish accent. I mean, Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Very, very high. Ewan McGregor. I don't know.
Isn't James McAvoy? Is that how you say it? He's in X-Men. He's in like.
Oh yeah. I think he might be Scottish.
It's hard for me to tell like Northern England and Scottish sometimes from. I'm sorry. Maybe I should know better, but it's.
Ewan McGregor might be Scottish too, possibly. I'm not sure.
Wait, yeah, I think he is.
What's this question? What kind of budget are you working with? Do you want to answer this question, Dalton?
What kind of budget are you working with?
Tell us what your trailer was like on West 40s.
We we did have a place that we went.
I think there was a folding chair on 10th Avenue.
We had chairs.
Yeah, there were some folding chairs on 10th Avenue. So
shooting at Fairy Tales though, the night, didn't we shoot there like on a Monday? So it was like right after a weekend or something.
Yeah.
And people are there till like, what, 5 or 6 in the morning?
Oh, yeah, very late.
And so I remember showing up and they were still like cleaning up from the night before.
Yeah.
And it was like, what?
Fairy Tale is like an all-night situation.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely Fairy Tale.
The budget for the show is, I can tell you it was under $1 million. How about that? That's for an answer. What is this question? Oh, English accent.
English accents are hot.
We agree with that.
I have a huge crush on this British actor. I'm not going to say who it is, but they're very sexy.
This is the guy from Crazy Rich Asians?
No, but he's very
That
hot. Movie is great, and yeah,
that movie is
sexy.
Amazing. He is incredibly sexy, and he needs to be the next James Bond, as far as I'm concerned.
Actually, that would be, yeah.
I was watching that, and I mean,
still think Idris Elba would be like a great.
He would be really good.
Sexy too. They need to change it up a little bit.
But they do need to change it up. So maybe they can have an Idris Elba, match up with that other guy. I'm trying to remember his name now from Crazy Rich Asians, but he's amazing.
I know. Yeah. I mean, we know.
He's really good.
Yeah.
What else do we have here? Thanks. What is this, Paul? Can you read that one?
Pity? It's Paul Pity, no app that can read in my accent. Was that code?
That might have been some sort of code
for something. I think
we missed that code.
Memo. Wait. Oh yes, Henry Golding. Thank you so much. That's now we know. That's the actor from.
Oh, that's the actor.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
From Crazy Rich Asians. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I love that you ask the internet and then they answer.
I mean, that is what the internet is.
You guys are like better than Google, basically. So, yeah, I think we are. What time is it now? We've been on here for a little while. I think we might try to wrap things up. We don't want to wear out our welcome on the internet, right?
Yeah, you're always. I mean, that's a hard. You never know if you're like doing too much, too less.
Yeah.
Because people like to tell you either way. So.
I did want to ask one question to you. Have you had fan sightings in New York City? Have people come up to you on the streets of Hell's Kitchen and been like, aren't you the guy in that thing that I saw somewhere? Because people are always really specific when this happens. You're that guy from that thing somewhere.
I did have somebody recognize me in a coffee shop. I don't think it was Hell's Kitchen, but it was kind of slight. But I do have to admit, I'm not very approachable. Even people like who see me on the streets who know me here, they'll be like, "Oh, I saw you on the street," because I always like have my headphones in. I'm in the zone. I'm like walking and like hustling. Yeah. New York is a hustle. Actually, it's a goal of mine to be more
Zen.
Available. Yeah, because I've had people be like, I yelled at you from across the street, and you didn't even like. And then you feel like shit afterwards because I was like, I didn't even.
So this
your
is
headphones in, you're zoned out. And
this
you're
is
like,
notice to all the Jesse fans out there.
So,
Dalton is not ignoring you when you have been trying to say hello. He's a very nice young man.
Yeah.
He doesn't ignore people. It's just, it's life in New York. It's life in New York. I feel that way. In New York, you kind of have to have your game face on when you're walking down the street, right?
Yeah, because otherwise people, I don't know, it depends on what area of town you're in, but if you take too much time, people are like, oh, you're not a local.
Yeah. People will stop you or...
You don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, they'll try to get you to sign up to save elephants or something, and you do have to have a certain level of game face on when you're walking in New York.
I think when you get more on the outskirts of New York, though, people are more social on the streets. People take their time more. It's like when you get downtown, though, people are like,
yeah, people are intense.
This is the center of it,
So. Well, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for all the comments. It was great to hear from people around. I'm always amazed that people around the world are watching the show and very interested in it.
I think that's like fucking amazing.
You're an international superstar. Did you know that?
So are you, Brian.
Well, I'm not on the show.
Creator, one of them. Mark Sam, I'm missing Mark Sam,
but I actually, honestly, I did get recognized. I don't know how, but I was having brunch in Hell's Kitchen like last month. And this guy walked by and he's like, Brian Sloan. And I'm like, what? He's like, you're the guy from that show, and, again, very specific.
I love that you're surprised, though. Did people know about your cameo or no?
I'm
sure.
Yeah.
Can I talk about that or no?
Some people.
Talk about that?
I mean, I'm in the very first shot of the show.
West 40s.
But I'm not.
Can you find where?
Yeah, see if you can find where. It's in the first shot.
Yeah. Don't tell them that.
Well,
now it's too easy.
Make them watch the episode again and again.
The last scene, we don't know.
Oh, I see. You're trying to get the clicks to go up. You're trying to get people to watch over and over. You're trying to game the internet system here on YouTube. No All right. Are we missing anyone? Let's see. Who else is here? Algeria. Oh, my God.
From
Algeria. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, and lovely hearts as well. Well, that's it for us today here on YouTube Live. We'll be back soon, so stay tuned, probably in a couple weeks with another of our very talented, handsome cast members. But thank you to Dalton.
Oh, thank you.
For coming
thank you
out to Queens today. Yeah. And you can visit all your exes on your way home.
That's a whole other YouTube Live.
Yeah, wear your sunglasses. Make sure they don't see you on the subway. Okay, thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.